Here I'm gonna show you guys a little small hunt. And by the way, welcome back to the show. Haven't put anything out in a while. I have a bunch of stuff though I have found. This is at GameStop 2020 Hot Wheels that I have found. RV there yet? This is a new 2020 release. Um, I found this here. It's interesting. Stingray. Not my most favorite of Hot Wheels. I did get this one. I don't know. I don't think this is a 2020 release though. Nonetheless, I was there. I took it. There was a box of 2020 releases. Here are some of them. I got a full case. Um, I didn't take everything. Like this armored car, whatever it is, with the moon on the side of it. I didn't take that. I've actually found two or three of those at Walmart already, but I did take these. The Nova was a definite. That was a definite. That is a 2017 release. I actually found on the pegs. It's a nice looking motorcycle, but it's not really my thing. But here's the case. I opened it up, rummaged through it, just giving you guys a view. Yes, I am in a GameStop. And moving on, I picked up some of these M2 syndicates pickup trucks. Sweet looking ones. I didn't get them all. There's one that was tan striped with the white going down the center. I'll show you. It's similar to the blue one. Didn't care for it. There's like two or three. They were okay. I'm not saying they were bad. I just took what I preferred. I like this one right here. I like the way that metal flake pops out on it. Just looks really, really well done. Really outstanding job. I'm uh, I'm thinking M2 is doing really good with these square bodies. I like the way they're a little more slammed down. I think if they'd done some more desirable aftermarket rims on them, it'd make them look a whole lot snazzier. This green one here, though, however, I think the wheels and their choice of white walls on it make it look pretty good. But see, here's where we go. This is like OG original uh, wheels on this. If you pulled it up off the lot back in the day when you got it, and it's basically like just someone knocked the suspension out of it and dropped it, pancaked it. I would have preferred it had some chrome or some type of nice aftermarket rim on it. But nonetheless, it still does look really good, and these are really easy to do a tire swap on, so or a wheel swap, so it's not that big of a deal. But I think they did really nice with these. I like the graphics on the rear windshield. The pickup looks good. I think they done real good with these square bodies. M2 is really crushing it. However, I'm still an AutoZone Auto World fan, and see this right here. This is very similar to the AutoZone one. I think this actually looks better because it doesn't have the graphics all over it. Let's get the camera settled up in here. There we go. Yeah, I like it. Color looks good. I think it's got a lot of detail. The Chevy emblem on the front looks real nice. Looks spot on. This is just a few. I'm just gonna be random here, guys. Show you some of my pickups before I put them away in my carny case. Here is the Nova I found at the uh, GameStop. I was showing you guys 2020 release. Get this out the way for you so you can take a look at it. If you are interested in it, there you go. It doesn't say 2020 on it, guys, but this came out of a case with. Did it come out of the case? I'm not sure. I got it off the case. Whatever the case is, I liked it. I got it. We'll leave it at that. But it looks pretty sharp. I got two of these. I think I have another one somewhere here. But it looks good. I mean, just the Nova. The fact that it's a Nova looks awesome. And of course, this is pretty close to the theme of the Flying Tigers gasser. You know, with the shark, the World War II plane nose art on it. Of course, this one's done in camo and not Spectra paint. But I think they did a really good job with camo on this. Those of you that know doing woodland camo on an actual vehicle, it's pretty depressing because if it if you don't like it the way it came out, you don't like it, and it's a hard thing to get right. And I think Hot Wheels really put in the effort on that, considering it's only a dollar price point. This right here, this I was impressed with this. I'm not a big Hot Wheels fan, guys. If you watch me, you know this. And this thing right here was, they need to get this up on the on Real Riders. They need to get this up on their car culture line. Really well done. Look at this thing, the detail. They just gave away free detail on this one. I ain't even joking. Look at the tail lights, muffler, spoiler on the wing on the back. Look at this, headlights, turn signals. Man, see, we got the cooler down on the bottom. It's just, this thing looks sweet, real sweet. This legit. Give it props. I mean, Hot Wheels did good for this. This thing looks really, really good. It's got a lot of details. So I'm trying to save for the price point. I won't say that the wheels are great, but I won't say they are horrible either, because they actually match the car very well. And yes, I'm going to interfere here. I found this. I've not ever found one of these, and it's a 2017 release. But let's get back to the Subaru. Look at that, man. That's one of my favorites out of the 99-cent price point pickups that I got. Well, it's $1.25 at GameStop, but anyway, this thing is just, I'm like, I've never really found one of these before. So for me, it was a cool find. 2017 though, just sitting there, motor sitting out in the back there in between the turn signals. I'm not a huge fan of the Hot Wheels logo all over everything, but nonetheless, I wanted it, found it, got it. Finally. Here, this is pretty cool. This is one of the ones I found in the case, 2020. So I just ripped it up. I have a bunch more stuff I need to get around to displaying. Bizarre is sums this up for me, but it's bizarre in a cool looking way. I know they've already done this one, but I don't know. Just bizarre in a cool looking way, and I'll leave it like that. I like it. Looks like something belong overseas you jump on to get around in. And then, of course, up next, this is new for 2020. I believe this is just new all the way around. I could be wrong, don't know. I am not a research fanatic. I collect what I like. I am not into who did what, when, where, and why. And I'd seen it, thought it was interesting. Very bizarre. I'm not into toys all that much, but weird looking toys, totally into it. And this thing is weird, folks. Look at that. It's just got like this RV on the back of it. Almost looks like a Mini Cooper or something. Some small ride up front. It's just bizarre. Very strange. It's got rolling front wheels, rolling rear wheels on the camper, but the rear wheels on the actual red part of the vehicle, they're basically the wheels in the middle. They don't roll. They're just for looks. And of course, um, car culture, car carriers, Jaguar. Found that. I figured I'd just grab it up. I don't really care for something they did on this thing. I think they could have done better. That white circle that they just left blank, it just makes me feel like the car is missing something. It has a lot of good detail on it. Their choice of wheels on it's pretty good. Even the paint job is pretty good. But that white circle just sitting there on the door is like, can you have put a number on this thing or something? I see how it's sitting up there on the hood. No number. Something, anything, you know. It just, I don't know. Maybe that's how the car was made in real life. I don't know. But for me, it just feels like it's missing something. But the detail's all there, man. It's all there, guys. Look at that. It's got really nice detail on it. I like the way they do with the front end and the rear end on it. And here's the car holder, basically. Pretty nice looking. I actually like the car holder. Looks pretty decent. Yeah, it's pretty sharp. Front end of a Mack truck. That's what that looks like. I really checked. It's probably Ford, but yeah, International Mack, something along that lines. Perhaps a mixture of both. And I got lucky with this one, folks. I have almost completed this set. It's an older set, and I couldn't believe it. I was in I think it was a Walmart, and I was fumbling through stuff. I wasn't even looking. I had given up looking for cars, and I found this, and I was like, no way. And booyah! Now I have almost both sets. I have all of A. Is it A? No, B. This was one of the ones I was missing. So I'm pretty super stoked, I should say, over finding this right here. It's at a Walmart. It was stuffed in the most bizarre place. I found this actually in a box that had thermals to wear like shirts, for the winter. So I was stoked about that. But that's the show. Thank you for stopping by. Catch you the next time.